You know, this is H-Town. Are you liking everything you seeing coming out the city, man? Like all of the artists that's active and working and dropping, man. Like, you know, we said earlier, you somebody that always be, you know, you don't never be tripping about showing no love to nobody, especially in person or in real life, man. Like, you know, what you think got you to that point in life, first of all?
I don't know. I think that same program that's usually looked at in a negative way, you know what I mean? We came up with that together, that unity, that we type attitude, even though, you know what I mean, for most of us, it was just over here though, you know what I mean? I can't even remember when it started, you know what I mean? I think it got a lot to do with Houston, me representing Houston. You know what I mean? Gotcha. Even behind the walls and things like that. You know, it's a little different when you represent Houston and can die by it. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's a little different. A lot of people wouldn't push that Houston like that. And this ain't no cap for nobody. This ain't no glorifying no. I'm saying it ain't the same when you represent something and you represent it, mean you could die. When death in the air, a lot of people wouldn't represent a lot they represent, you know what I mean? Yeah, so, you know, I think that got a lot to do with it too, being locked up a lot. And, you know, that Houston, that the city, you know what I mean? Yeah. You know, you had motherfuckers that was gonna die with you. You know what I mean? And these niggas that you probably would never accidentally see in the city, you know what I mean? Yeah. That's how big Houston is, and we on different sides. Thanks. But now they gonna die with you, nigga. You from the city, gonna die with that. A lot of that had to be part of it. And then I'm a music baby, coming up on the Pimp C them and all that. I never felt, and I'm a real spiritual person. I never felt foolish not taking this leader position. You know what I mean? The God put me in serious. You know what I mean? Because you know, OG mean every seed must grow. You know what I mean? Thanks. You know, so at the end of the day, you know, in that leader position, I knew I'm playing with God. You know what I mean? Gotcha. So ain't nowhere in the world. It just all made sense. You know what I mean? Addition makes sense to any bottom feeder. Nigga come from nothing. We all love addition. We can't stand subtraction. But we all love addition over there. You know what I mean? For sure. So, you know, I just seen the power. Pimp C was preaching, Pac was preaching, and I'm just seeing what we got right here. Yeah. And then now, you know what I mean, as I'm growing up, seeing the numbers too, I'm like, nigga, we can go platinum in Houston alone.
Thanks. Yeah. So, man, you always have, you know, talked about Pimp C and Pac, man. You know, what's something that Pimp C, like you talked about him like on the like looking at him like, hey, he was this, he was that. Do you got anything that he like said to you one day and it made you say, hey man, let me turn my shit all the way on to the right way?
Every time that nigga do an interview. Yeah. Every time. Listen, I went from laughing hard than this nigga. Loving what he's saying, but laughing hard. Yeah. And then later on, seeing everything he say come true and how serious he was, the way he delivered it, funny than but boy, I'm talking about that nigga was preaching. And when I tell you, man, I ain't met too many people, period. I can't count on no full hand how many, you know what I mean? Yeah. That represent this whole motherfucking Texas like him. I mean, I feel like I'm one of them people that represent this whole motherfucking Texas like that. You know what I mean? Yeah. You know, that's why D-Town my second home. And, you know, coming up behind them walls, you know, it was a known fact, you know, D-Town and H-Town and all that. Yeah. I feel like we some of the main reasons, you know what I mean? I can say that I'm part of being the reasons, you know what I mean, for, you know what I mean, coming together like that, especially in my era. Yeah. You know what I mean? So, you know, and then that's my second home, my real family out there now, you know what I mean? So, you know, Pimp C, if it wasn't for Pimp, none of it would have made sense. You know what I mean? Or would have been priority. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Pimp made me feel like, nigga, I'd be the lamest nigga on earth in any kind of leader position with a voice who know, you know what I mean, really from the streets and really know, and not to, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It makes sense, you know what I mean?
For sure. Nah, man, new stuff on the way. New music, you back active. Take your time with it though, cause you gonna create the quality. You don't wanna rush nothing. So we gonna make sure, you know, everybody tapped in with J-Dawg. You gotta give them the Instagram where to get in with you and everything, just to follow you for the people that don't know. J-Dawg No Ceilings.
And J-Dawg the Young Hog.
J-Dawg
Both of them pages, you know what I mean, is real. Both of them right. J-Dawg No Ceilings, you know what I mean? Sure. And J-Dawg the Young Hog.
Get with them, man. Back active, back moving, running
all the way
circle.
back active.
For sure, man. Y'all get with them, J-Dawg 1000.
Let's connect, man.
Appreciate it.
If you from the city, let's connect.